Thousands of children in foster care, children abused and neglected because they were never wanted in the first place, kids abandoned, and women forced to have a rapist's baby. These are the realities we have today, and that would increase if abortions weren't available. The controversial topic of abortions has been shown a lot within these recent years, as government action has slowly been taking place in conservative states. After much research and personal opinion, I believe that they should stay legal. Abortion should stay legal because religious beliefs shouldn't have a role in government decisions. They prevent unwanted children, help reduce poverty, and give women a choice. First, religious beliefs should not have a role in government decisions. An article provided by Americans United website, published in 2001 and written by Rob Boston, states that James Madison, our fourth president, believed in separation between church and state. Madison, as shown above, in an image provided by bibliography.com, quotes the Articles of the Constitution of the United States, which declares Congress shall make no law respecting a religious establishment. This statement is clear and shows that church has no place in a government decision. So why is the biggest argument against abortions about religion? Not everyone believes in the same religion. Not everyone believes in who or what God is. And that's okay. Our country thrives on diversity and freedom. So if someone believes in abortion, why is their belief less than someone else's? Who are we to tell someone that their belief is wrong? Based off the First Amendment, we aren't someone to say that. This legal action should not be based off a religious standpoint. It's okay to not agree and to personally choose otherwise, but that your personal choice should not impact someone else. How people choose to live their life should not be limited on someone else's feelings. Moving on to the next reason. Abortions prevent unwanted children. There are several reasons why a woman gets an abortion, but mostly because they don't want a child. To counter that statement, people always say that adoption is always an option, and it is an option, and it's a great option, but it's not always successful. A lot of kids will be left in the foster care system. According to a website called childrensrights.org, published in 2020 and founded by the Children's Rights Organization, said that on any given day, there's approximately 443,000 children in foster care. If abortion is illegal, these numbers would be much higher. According to a list provided by a website called The World of Meters, as of April 1st, 2020 at 2 p.m., there had been more than 10.6 million abortions. Imagine 10 million more babies, 2.5 more Los Angeles cities, a whole nother New York City, and 2 more states of South Carolina. How can any country take care of all these children? Most of them will starve in third world countries, while others will be tossed aside in a foster care system like ours. How is it fair to force a child into this world just for that child to be neglected, starved, or mistreated? The list can go on. That's no life that any child should have. Which leads to abortion helps reduce poverty. A website called Kids Alliance published a list of facts and statements in 2020. These statistics were based off California's point. About 16%, which is 1.6 million people in LA, live below the federal poverty limit. Only 58% of those in foster care will graduate from high school, only 3% from college, and half of the young adults that will age out will become homeless and incarcerated. And as shown above from an image that was found on Witness LA. Imagine if this service wasn't available, the numbers would be doubled. A vast majority of those that have an abortion are already in poverty. Therefore, if they were to have this baby, there would be a vicious cycle of poverty. On a conservative standpoint, they tend to say that it's a life you're taking, but who's going to take care of that life? Big money hates taxes, yet the taxes are taking care of that life they so badly said should be born through welfare systems and other government-funded programs. Who is going to pay? Most people that are having an abortion can't afford to take care of themselves, let alone a child. Lastly, abortions give women a choice. When it comes to a woman's body, they themselves should have a choice. A man can simply just walk away, so why should a woman be stuck in a life she didn't choose? When a woman is raped by somebody, how are we going to force them to have that baby? When a 13-year-old, as shown above from metro.uk.co.uk, is sexually abused by her father multiple times a day and ends up pregnant, how are we going to force a child herself to have a baby? Yes, sex is a choice, but so is having a child. If someone cannot have a kid, whether it be emotionally or physically, they should never be forced to. As a whole, someone else's choice simply does not affect you. It only affects that person. So why should society make a choice for them? Overall, I hope you all got to see a different side of abortions. Abortion should stay legal because religious beliefs shouldn't have a role in government decisions. Abortions prevent unwanted children, help reduce poverty, and give women a choice. Not everyone may agree with it, and they can choose not to, but that doesn't mean you should take someone else's choice away.